Okay, so let's talk. I here to talk about an inmate diet. See, when a government take an inmate from the society, he's responsible for that inmate. He's responsible for his diet. In this prison, it's not so. See, let's say you came here as a vegetarian, and when you come up by the reception, they process you and they says, "Son, do you have any sickness?" No. Let's see, mark, you have a mark on the skin, yes. They ask you a certain question, but they don't ask you what you eat, if you're a vegetarian or not. So they would send you in this, to your cell, and it would be there. So let's say you come in the morning, and let's say the next morning, then, after you woke up, breakfast time, they serve egg and white bread. The inmate does not eat white bread and he does not eat egg. You know what? You will have to hold it, because if you don't eat what they provide and they don't, you will have to hold it. You have nothing to eat. Let's say in the midday they give you the staple food, which is the main food for the day. That is the main food. They feed us 3 times for the day, but the midday food is the main food. Okay. Let's say in the midday they cook turkey neck and white rice. He does not eat turkey neck because you are a vegetarian. So let's say in the evening they serve tin mackerel, dumpling and yam, and you eat some food, yeah? So that's one meal for the day you eat. And they told people that they feed it 3 times for the day. They don't provide for vegetarian here. What they do, they had something called special diet. It's only inmate that sick or go to the, or have a certain complaint get special diet. You will have to go to the doctor for him to put you on special diet. Special diet does not cook on a wide scale. It's cooked just a little because it's for inmate who have illness, okay, or sick with their stomach or something of the sort. I understand. So they don't provide for vegetarian here. What you would have to do if you were a vegetarian, you'd have to go down there and try to beg some of the land there. Or some inmate would say, "Sir," to the warders, "Sir, I'm begging you, 2 bread please, or just a little round bread, yeah," so they could give you 2 bread, or maybe some sugar or something. You will have to go down there and beg them for some sugar, and you don't must get it. So lots of our rights have been violated. Human rights, institutional rights, or fundamental rights have been violated in every way. And the government sits in parliament and he told society, yes, we feed them 3 times a day. They are well fed and taken care of. It's lie. When it comes to your medical is a problem again. What they would do, when you go by that up there, they give you 1 pill for everything. No matter your complaint is, the warders will give you 1 pill for it. Painkiller, painkiller. Every fucking complaint is painkiller, painkiller, painkiller. Since recently, an inmate by the name of Eugene Rose lose his life up by the hospital because he had prostate, and his prostate medication that he get from his family, they send it to the prison and they would keep it by the hospital. It had been stolen more than one time, and they gave him wrong injection for the pain. Now he loses his life because his medication was stolen more than one time. They misplaced it. There's a doctor coming here by the name of Dr. Pino. I afraid of that man. I don't let that man look at me. I have seen that man give many inmates bad medication, bumps all over their face, swelling joints, and sort of that. He's the vet of the correctional department. He's not a doctor. He's a very wicked man. He don't like life sentence, man. So he work with the warders. And many inmates lose their life because of bad medication and negligence. And it must stop. So when it comes to your food, you would have to either, if you're a vegetarian, if they don't provide vegetable, if they provide meat 3 times for the day, you have nothing to eat. You have to go and find your food. And they told people that they fed us 3 times for the day. The food is cooked, yes, but the system is not structured. The system don't structure right, because the administrative skill of these people is weak. They know nothing about administration. If you are government, you're supposed to provide for everyone. A man must not go begging for his food. His food must provide for him. Whatever he eats, you must find it, because you hold him here. In the early days, there was a water called Whitfield. He's still here. He's an assistant superintendent now. A water called Walker and a water called Winter. They were the ones. Whitfield were the one who said, no, Winter, when you were in GP, you can't rate like this. Let's start cook some ital for these youths. So, but they would do it 1 or 2 times for the week. And they would tell us to come for it. The government does not provide for everyone here. Yes, the food came here, but the diet commander does not provide for everyone here. If you don't eat what they provide, you have someone that will tell you, you said, sir, I'm going down to the kitchen to beg 2 bread and some sugar. He said, no, stay in the section. What about the food that the government provide? I said, I don't eat meat. He said, well, take it or leave it. That's what the government provide. They are fools, intelligent fools. They violate the rights of the poor around here and suffer the children of Israel. No more of it. So Whitfield was the man who helped us out in the early days when I just came here. He was the one who cooked some food that Rastafarian could eat, or a vegetarian could eat, because most Rastafarian is vegetarian. So Rastafarian face it hard around here, and vegetarians face it hard around here. The doctors have to put you on special diet, and special diet is less than 100 inmates on special diet. In Spanish Town right now, we have about almost 900 inmates, but is only a few is on special diet. So if you are not on special diet that the doctor put you on, you would not get any food to eat. You'd have to go find your own food, or go out by the kitchen and say, Mr. Water, I'm begging you a bread and some sugar. No. Inmate diet is not a privilege. It is mandatory. This is wickedness, and it must stop. An inmate diet is not a privilege. It's mandatory. And let me say it again, clear. An inmate diet is not a privilege. It's mandatory. So government telling people that they're providing for everyone. No. Food came here, but their commanders cook what he feel like cooks. So you'll have to rough it out or be a soldier and hold it and stand on your feet. I've been through a lot of that. Right now, I don't even look at their food sometimes. So if I don't have anything else to eat, I will catch it 1 time for the day, because it's rough around here. But what about the inmate who can't help himself and he don't eat certain things? He will have to hold his own. Eugene Rose lose his life by negligence up by the hospital because his medication was stolen. By who, I don't know, but it was stolen. Many times it was stolen. And because of negligence, he loses his life. So set don't know what's going around here. I want the world to know what's going around here. Set the children of Israel free, Pharaoh. I am here to haunt you. Set us free. We need equal rights and justice. Our fundamental rights have been violated. Our human rights have been violated. Our institutional rights have been violated. Selassie.